Okay, it is 9:53. I turn into a pumpkin at 10, but I wanted to talk to you guys real quick, because I, I haven't talked a lot about the 3D refresh and why I'm doing it, and so let me quickly. I'm just winging it here, which is not my forte, but let me try. So I like to do the 3-day refresh, maybe quarterly. I want to be better about sharing that with you all in case people want to join me. But what it does for me is it resets bad habits that it creeped in. It resets portion size. It resets my cravings, so I'm not craving all the crap. Um, I actually come out of it every single time craving vegetables. So I don't know all the science to it. I'm working on understanding all that, so I can help you. And maybe we don't all have to do this all the time, and we won't go down the slippery slope as far before we come back. But for me, it's a tool. It's a okay, I'm serious. I want to reset these habits, and it only takes 3 days. So day one for me is the hardest. Day one is temptation everywhere, temptation across the board. And then a little bit of habits too, not just temptation. Like, oh, the kid's food is here. Let me make sure I don't take a bite. Oh, that little piece of cheese broke off. Let me, like, it's just breaking those habits and being very conscious and aware of what I'm putting in my mouth. So I follow the program guide for the 3-day refresh to a T. I did drink coffee today, which I've never done before. I do drink it black, and I only drink a cup, but um, I just follow the guide. I do exactly what it tells me to do. It says you can have organic vegetable broth. Oh, I certainly do that. I heat it up, I sprinkle some spices in it, anything to make it feel like something else is going in me, whether it's giving me much nutritional value or not. I don't think it is, but maybe it's mental. So I do that, and I also do the teas normally. I didn't do it today because, like I said, I had coffee, so I figured um, it wouldn't matter. I wouldn't do that. Uh, so today it was all about a lot of fluid shakes, a lot of water. Speaking of water, I need to finish this before I go to bed. A lot of water and vegetables. So I had broccoli and I had just like a tomato cucumber salad tonight, but it was very satisfying. I just, you're in the habit of eating more. So this is a calorie deprivation intentionally. So like it's not the end of the world to be a little bit hungry, but we're not used to that as Americans. We're not used to that being hungry, feeling our tummies rumbling and not fixing the problem. So today I had to just suck it up a little bit. And uh, today was day 80 of 80-day obsession for me. So huge win. So I'm done with that. I did do it today, even though you're not really supposed to work out when you do the 3-day refresh. Um, a lot of times I recommend just yoga or something very, very light with 3-day refresh. But you don't want to burn a lot of calories. You don't want to expend yourself in that way when you're doing the 3-day refresh. Since today I hadn't really started it and I did my workout first thing, I don't think it had a huge impact, and I didn't think it would have a huge impact, and I just didn't want to delay the finishing 80-day obsession. I wanted to have it done. So I feel pretty good about that. And honestly, if I remember correctly, day one is like the hardest. Day two, it sucks too. I can't remember which is harder, but I think day one is the hardest. But then day three, you're like, got this, like over the hump, ready, fine to, you know, to avoid all those other foods that you haven't been eating. So, and the thing I kind of messed up with today is I started a little bit behind, like too big of gaps in between things. And so I think I got myself a little bit behind the power curve, a little bit hungrier and not as satisfied. And so definitely look at the timelines when you do 3-day refresh, and make sure you kind of stick to that pattern and don't try and cram everything in at once, because I think that kind of creates a problem, and as it does in everyday life in general, but it really does when you're more limited on your intake. So anyway, that's my day one review report mindset on it all. It really does reset me and resets my portions, cravings. It just makes me feel better. And to be honest, I'm at my heaviest I've been probably since I've had kids. And I, yeah, I guess I don't care about that number, but it is a reflection of how I feel. It is a reflection of what I've been putting in my body. It is a reflection of my health. One of the reflections. I just finished this 80-day session. I haven't really reported the results, but I got stronger, way stronger. But I can't really say, oh, I just gained muscle, that's why I gained weight. No, I did not follow the eating plan. I did not eat well while doing this program. And yeah, I have excuses. It wasn't a huge priority for me to eat well. I was proud to stick to the program, and that was a win for me. But my body is, my health and my body are paying the price for that. So now I'm trying to not be perfect by any means, but just, I don't know, restart, refresh. 3-day refresh. That's all there is to it. So I think it's a really healthy way of doing it. I love that it kind of just gets me real back in with only a little bit of effort, and it gives me a huge mental win too. So I guess this is going longer than I thought it would, but I just wanted to share that with you. Day one in the books.